Well, well, well. I try to stay away from drama as much as possible. I try to have fun on this channel, try to keep it light, but I just heard one of the stupidest comments I think I've ever heard any analyst say about the quarterback that I support. More specifically about the supporters who support the quarterback I support, aka me, and most if not everybody in Buffalo, by Domonique Foxworth, and I just want to touch on it. Now, before I get into this, I just want to say I've always enjoyed Domonique Foxworth's takes. I think he's a smart dude. He's always been one of the guys I like the most because he's always pretty fair. I always liked his delivery. He always seemed on point. That being said, that has just taken a massive hit in my book. He sparked a controversy by saying that he wasn't a fan of Josh Allen's fans. Now, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say 99.9% of Bills fans are Josh Allen fans by now. Foxworth appeared on a podcast called The Right Time with Bomani Jones, and he said this: "I am fully aware that I have biases. And my biases are not based on Josh Allen. It's based on the people that are defending Josh Allen." Okay, so let me cut that right there. So it's based on Bills fans who are defending Josh Allen. I would be 100% lying if I said that when Josh does something dumb, a little part of me doesn't get happy. And it's not because I don't want Josh to succeed. It's because the people who are telling me that Josh is the second coming and Josh is better than everybody are the people with American flags and dogs and skulls and crossbones. If you go take a dip into their tweet history, it's some really concerning retweets and likes. It's not about Josh. Okay, there's a decent amount to break down here. I mean, as far as the dogs and the American flags, I think he just painted a really bad picture. I know what he's getting at. We all know what he's getting at. He basically thinks that everybody who supports Josh Allen is a racist. I don't know what else you're implying by dogs, American flags, skulls and crossbones, and retweets. Other than that, there's literally nothing other than that. I'm somebody who believes in minimizing, if not completely abolishing, hate altogether in this world. Just because a couple people got after you on Twitter who may not have had the best looking timeline doesn't mean it reflects a whole city. Now, I know that Josh Allen had some questionable tweets that were revealed the day before the draft. I don't agree with those. Honestly, the day of the draft, that made me want him even less than I already did want him. But he obviously learned from his mistakes. He was a young high school kid who just did something stupid. If you can't relate to being a young high school kid doing something you regret, then I don't know what to tell you. Allen learned from those mistakes and has been a squeaky clean pro. He's literally had no missteps. I know there are probably some Bills fans who have very, very, very questionable beliefs. There are people who support every single football team in the NFL who have very, very questionable beliefs. But that fraction is so small, there is absolutely no way that the majority of the people defending Josh Allen, aka Bills fans, are these types of people that you're talking about. I think it's absolutely mind-blowing that you would single out an entire fan base. There are a lot of really good people in this area. I'm not the biggest go get 'em in your face patriot, but at the same time, I grew up in a house that had the American flag outside the front door, and we had a dog, and we turned out okay. It just seems like every national media member is trying to do something to like hate on the Bills and hate on the fan base. You just generalized a bunch of people that literally didn't do anything to you. If there's one thing I like less than people dissing my quarterback, it's dissing my community and the character of the community I grew up in. The majority of Bills fans are good people. Now, I'm not sure, maybe I am overreacting, I don't know. I would like to hear from you if you think this is a big deal, if I'm being a little over dramatic. I'd like to thank you for watching. Go Bills.